Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. I have one kid. I work outside, and today I want to bring you and share with you this update. If you noticed, in the past few weeks, I didn't upload a video here on YouTube. It's because we were sick. We had COVID and it made us sick for a few weeks. We got behind with some of the materials, and when I express behind, I mean to the plans that I have with those specific curriculums, correct? With those specific subjects. And it's been a very rough time. So with writing, language arts, besides fix the grammar, we are a little bit behind to what I wanted to be at this period of time in this season, and it's been taking us quite a few weeks to catching up to where we need to be in our homeschool. As well, we had a late start to our homeschool because we didn't have most of the materials that we were needing for this year. So we are not to where we need to be with some of the materials. If we start with All About Reading, and he's almost about to reach the half of All About Reading. As well with Matthew C, he's past half of Matthew C, and we are about to finish the book. As well, we have finished with primary mathematics. We are just doing the extra activity book, and we have to finish with science. Is something that is getting behind. I haven't been able to catch up to science very well because I work outside, and again, we were just sick and we had a late start to our homeschool. So we still have to work with those materials when it comes to language arts. We are as well not up to where we need to be with our history. We start with a new history program for US history, and we are doing literature. So it's taking us quite a time. I think I made a mistake as well when I didn't put a period of time that we needed to take with some of the chapter books that we have to read for our history. So that is taking us quite a long time to how I had things planned. So I have to be working with that as well. We have to be working with Spanish. That is something that is being we haven't paid a lot of attention to that subject in particular, and it's just pretty much we are playing catching up with some of the materials, Spanish being one of them. History, geography, we are almost up to where we need to be, but we still have to be working with those subjects, and it's getting a little bit complicated for me because I plan for 33 weeks this homeschool year. I planned it for 33 weeks, and I think it's going to extend a little bit more. Let's see how it's going to be working, but I think that's how it's going to be working for us. I had a very rough time, and he had a very rough time as well. We were both sick, and we were both sick at the same time, so it was a little bit difficult for us to be working with our materials. As well, I lost my friend. She was a good friend during that period of time. I couldn't go to the hospital to visit her, and I couldn't go to the funeral, so it was a very hard time for me. She was a very good friend. She encouraged me, she motivated me. She was always sending me messages, and even though we were in the same state, living in the same state, we were living hours apart, and it was difficult to see each other, as well the type of work that we were having. but we were always keeping communication, and she was always motivating me and encouraging me and sending me messages of encouragement. And I miss her, and I lost her, and I couldn't be there for her. So it's been a very rough time in that sense. And I think that it was a very rough month for us. The month of February was a very, very rough month. And it's been still taking me time. I think this is the time now that I am able to kind of like take those emotions, and I am being able to try to deal with them that I was not able during that period of time that we were sick. Because, well, when your kid is sick, you're trying to be as strong as you can, be positive. And it was just a very hard time not to be able to be there for a friend that was always there, that was always encouraging me and giving me motivation. It was just a very rough time. So with that being said, our February month was a very rough month, and we are trying to, as much as I can, continue with the things that we need to continue. We are going to be working with the materials as much as we can to just catch up with the things that we need to do. As well, I am trying to, as much as I can, take things slow and work the best that we can work. So I hope this video gives you some ideas on how we've been doing here in our homeschool. It gives you encouragement. I want to encourage you just as my friend encouraged me when she was here. She always had a word for me to motivate me. So I want to motivate you guys that if you're having a rough time, just take things slow. It's okay. Everything will work out at some point. And you remember that the idea is that you're trying to slow things to go at your child's pace and at your own pace, and that you make sure that your kid is learning but enjoying their time of learning as well. It's difficult. We tend to get frustrated. We tend to get unmotivated. I don't know if that's the correct word, but just remember there's one day after the other. I know we can get frustrated, and maybe we can get anxious about things, especially when you had plans, when you already had plans to be at a certain place in your homeschool with the materials that you guys are working with. But remember that nothing is perfect. Things happen, and you have to adjust, learn to adjust things. Right now, I expressed that I was playing catching up. I am not even going to deny that. That's a little bit of anxiety that I have because I wanted to be at a certain place, but at the same time, I cannot put that anxiety on my kid. So I am trying to work with that, work with myself, try to take it slow as much as I can and control that. So I want to motivate you as well to just pray and see how that could just calm yourself a little bit. Maybe go to your Bible, start reading your Bible, or if you have a book that can motivate you, just read and try to take your mind away a little bit. Go outside, take fresh air, count to 10 if you have to, and keep going. Just keep going. And don't focus on anybody else. Focus on what you guys need to be doing in your homeschool. What is it that you guys need? Don't look. I know here I include myself on this. We put stuff here on YouTube. Remember that is what is working in our homeschool. You have to look to what works in your homeschool. We are not here to criticize. That is something that I've been noticing lately, and I think I'm coming out a little bit of this video, but I would like to just express this because it's something that has been bothering me. Lately, I've seen videos where we pretty much are putting ourselves down. If you go to Instagram, these moms have just fake videos of their organizational, of how organized they have their home. They should just present the reality that not everything is perfect. Yes, I'm agreeing with that, but at the same time, there's some moms that actually can keep a certain level of organization, and they thrive on that. So not everything you see on Instagram is a fake and is a discouragement. It's actually encouraging you to maybe try to do better at a certain area. Maybe you can learn something from them. Don't look at everything with a negative view. Just try to be positive. We are not here to put each other down. When I look at a mom on Instagram and I see that she has everything organized, I put in my mind first that sometimes, yes, people can't just present you what obviously is going to look good, because it's like when you have a person that is going to visit you at your home, you're not going to present your home. You're not going to have a person visiting you, a family member visiting you, when your house is all dirty and not put together. You want to invite them to visit you when you have your home looking pretty, and you want to give them and bring them the very best. So it's the same goes when we do an Instagram video or a YouTube video. Does that mean that it's fake? No. Maybe that mom is really good at being organized. Maybe she thrives on that area. Does it mean that she's perfect? No, because we are not perfect. So just make sure that you focus on your homeschool and that you do what you think is going to be working in your homeschool. Yes, get ideas, whatever you think you can apply from what you're seeing that other mom is doing in their homeschool, then you try to apply it to your homeschool if you think or see that it's going to be working in your homeschool. And if it's not, well, just disregard whatever it is that is not working. But just have that in mind. We are here to encourage each other. We are here to motivate each other. We are here to not to just criticize what you see in another person or calling it like it is fake, just because the same that you see sometimes on Instagram you can see here on YouTube. So let's just work together on trying to motivate and encourage each other is what I am trying to express in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Give me thumbs up if this is the type of videos that you guys enjoy. Bye bye, friends.